Hello, this is the David and Mark Show. I'm David Thomas here with my partner Mark, and we're going to be doing a little SEC preview for you guys. First, we're going to cover the Eastern Conference side of the bracket, and I think the Eastern Conference is definitely the weaker of the two conferences. They only have two teams ranked in the AP Top 25 preseason poll, South Carolina and Georgia, which I think are definitely the two front runners this year to capture the Eastern Conference title crown. But between those two teams, overall, South Carolina definitely has a more solid approach than Georgia, given that Georgia has an explosive offense but may struggle on defense after the loss of many key secondary pieces.
Yes, I do think Georgia lost many defensive players, but I think our also additions on offense, we have Hudson Mason, and we have still Todd Gurley, Keith Marshall, and we also have Nick Chubb, who has a 44-inch vertical, as well as some receivers, and I think we'll have an explosive offense defensive-wise, losing some secondary. I think we'll have a good rushing game, defensive rushing, but passing, that might be a little difficult for us.
So, yeah, the main worry I do have with Georgia is the fact that they're not going to be able to stop the pass this season, especially against elite passing attacks that are on their schedule, including Clemson, who's coming up on the first game of the season. They also have an incredibly difficult schedule, which should prove tough for a young defensive team. The only thing that Georgia could do to hopefully save their season is they could outscore their opponents, honestly, with probably the best rushing attack in the country and one of the most experienced offensive lines in the country. Georgia could definitely surprise a lot of people and rush all over the place against a lot of SEC defenses.
I think Todd Gurley, he's in the talk of a Heisman.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think, Todd Gurley's one of the best running backs in the whole NCAA.
Yeah, definitely. He may be the first running back to be drafted in the first round in a few years. He's got a great future ahead of him. He's got power, speed. He's a perfect combination back. He can carry the ball on all three downs. He can rush for speed, power. He can break through. He has great quickness.
Who do you think he reminds you of in the NFL? Who's your NFL comparison?
My NFL comparison right now, I would say like a young Steven Jackson, possibly. I think he could definitely make an impact. He's the biggest Steven Jackson in the NFL when he's drafted. But now to talk about a much more interesting subject in the SEC West, which is going to be incredibly competitive this year with a surprise Ole Miss team looking very strong. Alabama, Auburn, always strong. LSU, always, continually strong team. Texas A&M is hoping to reload on offense after losing Johnny Manziel and Mike Evans, their two key offensive pieces last season. But the SEC West is definitely going to be a tough division to call this year because Ole Miss, while they struggled in previous years, definitely has an incredibly strong offense. Playing the spread this year could put up a lot of points on teams and definitely could cause some problems. However, playing in as strong a division as they do, I don't see them getting past Alabama or Auburn this year, especially considering Alabama's just reloaded on offense and reloaded on defense again and looks to have a preseason All-American and Jacob Coker at quarterback. I think he'll definitely do a great job of filling A.J. McCarron's shoes at quarterback.
Well, I think Auburn will win the SEC West this year. I just feel like Nick Marshall's coming out even stronger this year, as well as some of their offense and defense. I think Auburn fan base is expecting big things out of them, so I think they're going to fulfill those.
Now, what do you think about Nick Marshall, who was just recently busted for marijuana possession, and it looks like he might not be able to start the season or play in a football?
Yeah, he can make stupid mistakes. I just hope he realizes what he did and come back and be a better person after that. I think Auburn will have tough time trying to fill up that gap from Nick Marshall, but I think they'll come out even stronger also.
Well, hopefully we've educated you guys on difficult to call SEC this year. We'll see you tomorrow, and that's it for the David and Mark Show. Thank you.